What would have happened if David didn't bring food for his brothers at that time? David was sent. Oh, Shakamaya Baba. David was sent. He did not send himself. David was chilling there watching his sheep and playing his harp and thinking, which bear am I going to slay today? And his father calls him and says, come, take your food, this food, and go and give it to your brothers. Now David, if it was some of us, we would have said, Dad, you are so wicked. You know you've sent me in the field. You didn't bother to bring me food. But you are calling me to take food to go give my brothers. How wicked are you? I'm going to call child services on you. What a wicked father. I am hungry. You didn't even ask me if I'm hungry. You are telling me to take food to my brothers. What about me? What did I eat? That's some of us praying in our closets. What about me, Lord? You've blessed Susan. Lord, like you've blessed Susan with a car, I've also been driving this old raggedy thing. You don't see me, Lord? Come on now, let's be truthful.
Yes.
Because the truth will make us free.
Yes.
Oh Lord, look at her. She's been married 3 times already. She can't even keep a man, but you keep giving her a man. How about me? But David listened to the call. He followed his father's instructions. Have you heard the call from God? Have you listened to his instructions? Have you followed his instructions? Where you are right now, have you followed God's instructions? Who would have said, hey, you Goliath, you ugly tall giant, how dare you defile the kingdom of heaven, of Jehovah? Who are you? You don't even have a covenant with God. We have a covenant with God. Why? Because he was sent. So don't allow me to break grammar and all the rules and all this. We do not come with eloquence of words. So don't be the went, but be the sent.
Yes. Yes.
Many people are went, but they are not sent. And that's why everybody's fighting with you, including the dog and the cat. They're asking you, what are you doing here? If you don't believe me, ask the prodigal son. He found himself dining with the pigs, and the pigs were like, and what's he doing here? I don't know. Yo, dude, what are you doing here? And he's like, come on, let me have that peel. It's mine. What are you doing here? You are dining with pigs. You are not supposed to be dining with pigs. What are you doing? That's why the prodigal son gets a wake-up call and he says, I will go back to my father's house. Yes. And I will say, forgive me, for I have sinned against heaven and I've sinned against you. If my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves. You cannot go back to your father if you have pride. One thing I knew about America before I came to the United States of America was that Americans are so proud to be Americans. Even the hobo on the street is proud to be an American. He will tell you, I'm American. And he's homeless, but he doesn't care. He's American. And you can tell him nothing. But sadly, many of them are homeless because the pride doesn't allow them to go back to their father's house. I've asked a couple of them, hey, how did you end up here? How come you are begging from a foreigner in your own land? I'm not meaning to offend anybody. I just want to understand what happened. Man, I ain't about to deal with my family, man. I'd rather be out here all by myself. I'll hustle, I'll make it. Eventually I'll make it, man. You know, I got this dream, I got these plans, man. I'm gonna make it. go home. I'm not judging anybody, but from what I've heard with a couple of them, conversing with them, some of them have family in Arizona. They can't just take a Greyhound and go home. They came to LA thinking they were going to make it big in Hollywood. It crashed. Go home.